recording another quick video. And today, I've not got a camera. Things played a little bit with my tendons with work this week. So, basically, I can't even hold a camera at the minute. We're just on the way back from a family gathering in Cleveland, just outside Blackpool, and we decided to nip in to Formby because I've seen a few sort of nice shots, I should say, from here, some spectacular shots from here, and we're looking at the moment directly that way into Wales, and it's doing some fun things. So I had some really clear weather on the way down, but essentially just one section of the country has been bright, the rest of it's been a bit like this. But as you can see there, the sun's just poking through. There's some lovely light rays coming through, and I think maybe I could do something with it. But I've not got a camera because it's hurting too much to sort of hold it. Basically, I can hold on to it, but basically my tendons they're so painful at the minute. I can't hold it for more than a couple of minutes. So I've got my phone with me. So essentially, we're going to have a bit of a wander down here and I'm going to see if I can get some shots with my phone. They always say the best camera is the one you've got with you. Let's see if it's true, shall we? So I did nothing special today. Literally got my phone in the case, standard lenses, nothing spectacular at all. Essentially I'm shooting in pro mode because it's going to give me access to the raw files. Just because it's quite a dynamic scene, I can sort of push and pull it a little bit more. Doing all the edits in Snapseed because basically I just keep everything in phone. I'm not messing around too much with this one today. But it's fairly busy here, but there's a few tracks around. Look, there's some beautiful light over that way, sort of heading into North Wales. There's some absolutely glorious light going on. Kind of wish I'd got a big lens with me, but no way I could do it, so not happening. Essentially all I'm doing, just lining up, using the zoom that's built into this. Like I said, this will natively go to a 3x zoom. It's actually built into the lens on it. So yeah, I'm just playing with that. Might have a few options for some slightly wider stuff as well. I know there's some quite nice channels along here. We're essentially at sort of mid-tide at the moment, so it's just going to start rolling back in soon. But it does mean you've got these lovely tracks around. But it is quite busy, so got to be mindful of that. You know, you have got sort of footprints and tracks and bits and pieces around, so yeah, you'd have to be a bit mindful of your compositions. Sometimes if it's something interesting, you can sort of incorporate that as a bit of a foreground. So yeah, there's a few options anyway. So we're getting closer down towards the sea. What we're walking on is actually fairly solid. But the other thing I wasn't expecting is from here, we can look that way and see Blacksail in the lakes. And you can't quite see Snowdonia over there due to the cloud. Looks like it could be slightly wet from the look of it. But yeah, the views from here are absolutely fantastic. Obviously, like I said, we're sort of just coming off low tide at the moment. And it is very busy here. It's a very popular dog walking spot, so essentially it's massively overrun. Further up there, just dog walkers left, right and centre. So we've sort of come a bit further out, and with what is available to us, I think we'll basically make the best of it. I'm just using the phone, so I'm not going mad, but I'll just spin you around here. These are the lines I'm on about. I mean, this is holding water beautifully, but you can also use them as a bit of reflection. It's quite a sort of an arty effect, and I think it works quite nicely. But like I said, I'm going to play. You'll see some of the images here that we're doing, and yeah, it's just kind of show. Yeah, you can get away with it, even if, yeah, for whatever reason you've not got your camera with you. Ah, bugger. Just found a muddy bit. Oh well, at least got my boots on. Okay, those of you who don't know, I had an accident some years back at work. Basically, it's given me acute tendonitis. This is the whole reason for switching to Mod 430 in the first place, bring the weight down. And I've triggered it again this week. So essentially, my hands feel like they've been hit by hammers. My wrists aren't much better. I feel like I've got nails stuck in my elbows pretty much all the time at the moment, and my shoulders aren't a great deal better either, which is why I can't hold a camera. Essentially, I can lift it up. That's about it. I'm only 3 shots yesterday before I just put it away. It wasn't working at all, so didn't happen. Hence, I thought, right, we'll nip down here. I couldn't not take a photo while we're here. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful. Despite the bit of mud there I just found. But yeah, it's definitely a place to wander and come sort of just take in the sea. And if you get it right, because going that way, just spin you around. That's due west, so get the right time of year in the right conditions. Get a blinding sunset from here. Hopefully we've got this lovely ripply sand and mud, as I just found out there. So there's plenty to play with here, lots of foreground opportunities. And so just looking up the beach there, I can actually see Blackpool Tower and the big one, which is where we've just come from essentially. I'd say you've got views up to the lakes, you've got views over North Wales, you've got all the stuff from Liverpool back there on the Mersey. So yeah, there's a lot here. And you get the conditions right, there's a lot to play with. So if this sort of thing interests you, just doing things out of the ordinary and going out getting shots in places that, yeah, yes, it's been well photographed, but you can put your own stamp on things. Drop me a line about our one-to-one workshop. I can take you many places. I can come to you. Got the camper van, so we've got quite a flexible approach to things. But if you want to sort of gain a bit more confidence in your composition, learn how to get the best from your camera, drop us a line, let me know, and we'll see what we can work out. But we're just down at the sea now, which is just slightly rolling in. So I'm going to see what sort of shots we can get here. And then start hair-tailing it back in so we don't get stuck on the beach, which is not the way to go. So, now the tide's starting to creep in, time to start wandering back over. Quite nice patterns, just as it's coming through, just catching a little bit of light. And so unfortunately that bank of cloud there is just going to snuff the cloud out, so it's pointless hanging around for sunset. That's never going to happen. But like I say, I've got a few shots in, quite a lot of samey stuff, but there's always a chance for sort of picking out different bits of it. I've got high resolution mode enabled on the phone, so I'll put 50 megapixels. I can crop around a bit. It's not going to be as good as the camera, never will be, but it should be good enough to get something out of it. It's the sort of thing that, yes, I'm limited. I can't really sort of do what I really want to do, but I can still get out on a bit of a wander. We've got a few nice shots, and more importantly, I'm not too in pain. Yes, holding the Osmo for more than sort of these clips I'm doing is hurting a bit much, but yeah, working with what I've got, I don't think it's too bad really. But so I'm wondering, there's some lovely patches just of the water as it sort of settled from where the high tide was before. So I'm going to grab a few more shots, possibly sort of taking in some of the dunes in the background as well. Maybe some black and white, you don't know. I'll be doing the edits and having a play on the phone, see what I can find, and you'll see them soon. But as you can see, you've got these lovely leading lines you've got this stretch here, which is just remnants from where the high tide was. Some fantastic clouds just over there. I don't know whether you'll be able to make it out or not, but basically just over there you've got Blackpool, over there you've got the lakes, some fantastic clouds, the dunes over here. Yeah, you've got leading line central. You can play with this all day long. It's the sort of place that, as long as you get your timings right, so you don't get stuck on the beach because it'll be really bad, it's really embarrassing, you can play at different times of the day and really sort of get the most out of it. Obviously this stuff I'm just editing in Snapseed because I'm just messing around with it. I can't do too much, that's the problem. I can't do too much. This is a limited one. I just thought I'd make a video because we're here just on the cuff and see what we can get with the phone because I can't use the camera. Obviously normally I edit using DxO PhotoLab 9, and if you're not into the subscription model that Adobe seem to force on people these days, and a lot of other people are starting to follow suit because they can see it's a bit of a cash cow, go check out this link. Use my discount code and get 15% off DxO PhotoLab 9. It's a great system which is stupidly powerful, will let you edit anything that you throw at it with just so much control. The masking is astounding. The AI noise reduction is phenomenal. I'm really blown away with what it can do, and I'm really chuffed that they've decided to work with me. And if you can sort of go down there, grab yourself a copy of it, get 15% off using that discount code. Use that code, they'll know that I've sent you there. Hopefully they'll keep on sponsoring me as well, which is really handy. But go grab yourself a copy and see what you can do with it. It's astonishing. It really is a fantastic bit of software that, yeah, I don't like to recommend stuff unless I really do enjoy it, and that one I'm absolutely blown away with. But I'm going to grab a few more shots now while we head back towards the dunes, and we'll see what sort of things we can get. I'll speak to you in a minute. So you may be able to make out behind there's a little bit of colour coming up. Not too much, but a little bit. But where we're about there, that lovely bank of water that's up there, only just shallow, but the wind's not sort of caused to it. Beautiful reflections, absolutely brilliant. Been really quite an enjoyable little wander. We've been out for sort of an hour or so, but it's been really nice, really enjoyable. Just get out and just a bit of fresh air and astonishing views. And hopefully this has inspired you to get out. So even if you're not out on a photography trip as such, you can still go out and get a few snaps and get some quite nice shots out of it. I certainly have enjoyed it, and with the shots I've got, you've probably actually seen them before I've seen them because of the way that YouTube works. I'll edit these later. You've enjoyed what I've been able to get out of it. We're going to head back to the van because I don't think sunset's going to happen, and I think it's probably better rather than again go to an area we don't know in the dark with a tide that's coming in. I think it's better to get back that way. But if you've enjoyed the video, please do hit that thumbs up. That really helps the channel out. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. Really helps the channel out. It's free of charge, but helps me out no end. And if you do want to see more of this stuff every week, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and YouTube will let you know every time we release a new video as well. So it'd be good if you could do that. But from an absolutely beautiful Formby beach, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, your truth.